Before we start the video, I just want to say that 85.6% of you guys that's watching this video are not subscribed to my channel. What happened? Am I not entertaining enough? Come on, change that. Subscribe to me for more content. Great content to say the least. Now back into the video. So you guys know who this guy is. This guy is Dark Core. The link is in the description below. Do whatever you want to him. Go to his channel. Check him out. Blah blah blah. You know the drill. Alright, so what we're going to do today is we are going to check some of the songs that we have in my community post, which I named "Which Song is the Best in HOLOID." That title is pretty self-explanatory, so you can know what are we doing today. But we're not going to come up with a conclusion of which song is the best. What are we going to do is we're going to listen to all of the songs, and we're going to say if we agree with my audience saying that this particular song is better or whatnot. So for an example, we have Alice&u, Your Mind, and Identity Voice in the first row of the first round. Do you agree with Alice&u being the most vote? Or do you think the other two are better than Alice&u?
Alice&u is definitely the best one of this music.
Okay, so Alice&u is the best in this particular round. We're just going to say we agree with the audience. And that's it. That's what we're doing. Okay, so the first round, Alice&u, Your Mind, Identity Voice. We don't need a fact check. We just know that Alice&u is better than the two of them, right?
Yeah, definitely, bro.
Okay,
Anya is
so
the best.
why?
Well, I love the vibe in Alice&u more than any of these kind of like music. Your Mind and Identity Voice is not really my type, to be honest with you.
You really don't think Your Mind is good? Like the vibe?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, bro. I into more like it's beautiful and sad at the same time for Alice&u, and I think that's a good song type for my taste. Okay.
Okay, so you agree with Alice&u being better than the both of the other song, better than Your Mind and better than better than Identity Voice. So what you're saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so I feel like we're both agreeing with
100%.
Alice&u being better in this particular role. So we agree with voters. And now, the second round. あの青空のせいだ. So, I mean, the song is pretty good with like the vibe of the drums being that hard and the bass as well. I feel like this is the type of song that is just normally, just like casually listening to. It doesn't have anything like too special about it, in my opinion. Plus, Reine's vocals on top of this particular song, it doesn't sound as pleasant as it's supposed to be. It was just okay. It's just like, no, Reine doesn't seem like too enthusiastic in the whole project, gotta be honest.
So what do you think about her voice is more suitable?
You mean like what other songs that she can do better?
Yeah, you could say like that.
First and foremost, I really like Love Me, Love Me. And I think that song is probably what Reine did the best on. Well, Sip Some Tea is my favorite song from Reine, but it's not all because of Reine herself, but it's more so towards the instrumental that makes me like that song a lot. But in terms of Reine's vocals, like how she sings, I really do feel like Love Me, Love Me, she just nailed it. She has that energy with this type of instrumental just like mixed very well. Do you think the vocals
definitely,
is
okay? Definitely Love Me. I mean, she is more expressive in that kind of song.
Yeah.
You know? I do like someone's really put their expression into her vocal. You know, sometimes I do more appreciate that than just casual song. So I think Love Me. I think you could say the good or the best one. Term of her vocal genre.
Alright. But I really do gotta say something though. I really do feel like Reine has always has the best instrumental among all of ID's music. And I really do feel like her production is the best, like among all of others. Well, you can say that Kobo is good too, but you know, Reine is just on a whole another level, you know what I'm saying? But not because of Reine herself. It's more so the production.
Okay. So what part that actually you really like about her Pavolia instrumental? Is it the beat or the drum or kick or I don't know?
I feel like it's really clean among all of others, right? I mean, like when we're talking about songs like Mantara Hujan as well, You're Mine, Alice&u, like all the songs in ID, that it just sounds a little bit like it was not very well mixed. I don't know how to explain that, but it's just not, it doesn't sound as clean as other songs that I would hear from Reine's. You know, like the sound preference of the instrumental, the way they mix all of everything. Really do feel like Reine can choose the best producer for her own music.
So does it Reine is always have the same producer when she making music or something like that?
Probably not. I haven't been like too focused on producers other than when I react to the song. And I don't think I react to a lot of Reine songs. I only react to Sip Some Teas, and Love Me, Love Me, I just listen to it by myself. So in terms of this row, do you want to listen to Gate Open Start? Remember when I say that Reine has the best producer, right? I don't think she has one of the best 2 years ago. This one sounded a little bit messy in the mix. I feel like the synth sound is like too much white noise that doesn't fit with the vocals as well as the drum. Yeah, it's okay. This one is just, okay.
Yeah, it's not really the best one, but yeah, I think this is like a good stuff for her.
I feel like a lot of other songs are better than this one. This one is not good.
But I like the drop though. The drop is very similar, like Hyakim of like genre. If you ID, you must know Hyakim, guys. Okay, please.
Yeah, we know Hyakim. Just like, does it though? Does it sound like Hyakim? I mean, the vibe sounds like it. The production,
genre style.
Yeah, the production is just too diverse. Like Hyakim, nobody can beat Hyakim. You know what I'm saying? So in terms of this round, 3 of these songs, do you think Mantara Hujan is the best?
Mantara Hujan. Yeah, I already see the 2 of it, so Mantara Hujan, yeah.
What I want to say is, if Mantara Hujan is a full song, if it's not like just a little short song and it doesn't sound full enough, I would probably go for Mantara Hujan. But because it's like, it doesn't sound like a full song, so I don't know how I would rate it. In terms of like saying which one is the best in this area, I would probably say, in my own opinion, Ano Aozora no Seda. That is what I would say is the best.
The lowest voting you actually like the most in this round.
Yes, for some reason. Gate Open Start, it just feels like it's very unclean. A lot of the synth sound is like way too much white noise. It doesn't fit with the drums. The drums doesn't use like a very good sounding drums as well. They sounded really hollow, and it just doesn't give the song the bounce. I don't really like how they mix this particular song. While Mantara Hujan, it was a good song, but I just feel like it doesn't count as a song because it's like doesn't have the structure of a song. It just sounds like a teaser instead of an actual song. So in terms of saying which one would I enjoy listening to more, I would probably say Ano Aozora no Seda. That one. I would go with that one.
For me, Mantara Hujan is the best. So is it the more longer the music video is, the more better?
No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it doesn't have the structure of a song. It doesn't have to be long. It just doesn't have the structure. Like saying chorus. The chorus is repeated once. And how that doesn't make sense. Like chorus is supposed to be the part that is supposed to be repeated, right? But they only play it once. So it's just like it doesn't have the structure of it. The arrangement was a little bit fall short, you know what I'm saying? So I will disagree with the voters in this particular round, while you will agree. So yeah, I'm gonna put it right there. This is the least voted one because I mean they're not like very well-known songs in a lot of sense. New Zombie by Kureiji Ollie, Unreal Veil by Anya, Melfissa, and Kyawaii by Iofi. I really like the drums, by the way. The drums was really loud in this song. In my opinions, I just like loud drums. I want to say about Ollie's voice in this particular project, I feel like she's not like very energetic. I feel like this song is just it's just like too high for her range. It just sounded weak, like the whole vocals.
Oh, hi.
But yeah, I think for that reason, because this is like Japanese kind of type music, you know, usually Japanese type music is always fast. This kind of thing. Anya usually a fast tempo, so I think she cannot use her voice properly because most of the time she always like hype. Yeah,
Her Japanese is good though. She can speak with the JP people really nicely.
definitely fluent. Definitely fluent.
Just like, I really do feel like this one is too high for her voice range, so it sounded a little bit weak and make her sound like not energetic enough in this particular project. That's the part that a little bit, you know, not as
Yeah.
good as a project, you know, as a whole.
Definitely, I can agree with it.
Okay, so let's go for the next one, Unreal Veal.
More like Vocaloid.
Yeah, it does kind
I
of sound like
see.
Vocaloid.
It's just Vocaloid, you know. It's just like the era of Hatsune Miku. I do really like this kind of type music back then, but for now, I don't think. But for now, it's actually this is the best one yet. Okay, that's what I'm saying right now.
I like her vocals. The vocals is like top tier for her, for Anya. But the song though, like immediately after the drum hits, my face was like, no, this is not the type of drums that I would like. It just sounded so light. Like they're just using a feather to hit the drums. Like it just doesn't sound good. I don't know how to enjoy this type of beats. The guitar as well. I feel like the guitar is good, but it just fall too short for the energy that's supposed to bring out from the song. The one thing I really like though is Anya's vocals. That one I really do feel like she sang really well in this song. Comparing to some other covers that she did before, this one is probably her best take. So the next one is Kyawaii. Yeah, the vocals, it still doesn't hit. It still fall kind of short in terms of like, what are you looking at me like that? What you trying to say?
For me, I think this is the best one.
The best one in terms of the instrumental and the production on the instrumental. The vocals, I don't feel like Iofi sing it like too powerfully. Like just to like it doesn't fit with this particular
Yeah, I
instrumental.
mean, it's not like really expressive voice.
And also the
I
vocal
get that.
mixing as well, it also sounded a little bit I feel like they leave too much of the bad frequency in her voice, that it doesn't sound like it cleaned out very well. Sounded very noisy. But not that kind of noisy. Not that kind of noise. Just the mixing, not her voice. It's just the mixing in terms of like being in this particular song. So comparing the three, which one would you say is the best?
UI, yeah, the best one.
Kyawaii?
Yep.
Okay.
QI is the best one. I like the theme. I like the theme. I like the genre. I like the instrumental. The voice though is not really, just like you said, it's not like the best of her. But still, in terms of like this round, QI.
So I want to come to a conclusion in terms of all of the songs. I feel like New Zombie has the best in terms of probably the beat. The beat is the only thing that I really feel like it leave an impression in me. While other things, the vocals doesn't sound too powerful. It doesn't fit with the particular song. And also, yeah, I think that's the only downside of the song. It's just the vocals is not like too good. For Unreal Veal, this one is just all in my own personal opinion. It doesn't do anything with the technical stuff, because I feel like in terms of the technical stuff, the production actually done pretty well. Her vocals is pretty well sang, and yeah, everything was sounded very clean in this particular project. It's just not my favorite in terms of like the guitar and the drums that sounded not very good in my own opinion. I just don't like the sound preference. Kyawaii, also kind of the same thing with New Zombie. The song it's a good song, and like the instrumental is also pretty good. I just think the vocals kind of fall short in terms of being a great project. They're good, but not great. So yeah, for this one particularly, I would have to give it to Unreal Feel as the best song.
Hi.
because it's just like it's everything was very well made. It's just not for me. Like it is a good song in terms of like the production side of things, you know. So for New Zombie and Kyawaii, they're both a good song. They're just like some parts of it kind of fall short. So I don't think like comparing with Unreal Veal, I can say that they're better. Let's go for the next one. It will be which song? Round 4, Bersama Ioforia and Ai no Chiisana Uta and High 15. I feel like this one is too falls short, you know?
Yeah.
Iofi, stay withdrawing, okay? Don't come into the making song stuff. Don't really need to explain too much. The vocals is very not mixed well. It also doesn't sing very well. There's a lot of pitchy notes that I can hear here and there in a particular song. And the guitar is...
It's not really well done, I think.
Yeah,
the mixing is not really well done with her voice. I don't know why.
Everything in this song, just the production, I don't feel like it's good. Like check this out. Okay, there's a lot of people working on the music production.
It's music production.
There's a lot of people working on the music production, but apparently it doesn't sound good.
It's not like matching with her voice.
Okay, never mind. Let's move on. Ai no Chiisana Uta. This one, something I can give her props for is the lyrics. It was written by herself, so that one I can give her dub for. This one is actually pretty well sang. I don't know if the melody itself, the vocal melody, was written by her, but the lyrics was written by her. So yeah, dub for her.
But yeah, I think this one was really emotional. I like to more put like her vocal into this music video. I like that.
Definitely Moona is a really great singer in this particular project. Well, not like other projects she doesn't sing well. I'm just saying in this particular project, she is a good singer. But just the ballad genre, in my opinion, the ballad genre is a little bit too soft and a little bit too slow, in my opinion. So like, I don't listen to Adele. That is like one of the things.
Wait, Adele you didn't listen? Come on.
What? What'd you say?
Adele, you don't ever listen to her song at all?
I listen to Rolling in the Deep and that's it. I don't like... I don't listen to other songs from her. Alright, High 15. This one is more like an idol song.
I don't know. Is this love song or friend song? The lyric is kind of like love song at the intro, but the drop is...
It's an idol
like
song.
Friend song. Oh yeah, I mean...
It's an idol song.
It's an idol song, but yeah.
It's just like three girls on the stage just saying I love you and
hi.
But in reality, it's a fantasy for you. In terms of the energy of the songs, I really do feel like Moona and Risu and Iofi as well, they all really do have the energy that fit this particular project. I feel like it's a really solid project, and I really like the melody. The melody of the vocals is very catchy. It kind of sounds like, have you ever heard of like the Chinese New Year songs?
I never heard of it. I'm sorry.
Okay, cool. The melody kind of sounds like
Chinese people.
I am Chinese. Which one of these songs do you think is the best?
Ai no Chiisana Uta. I like the ballad song that you don't like it at all. So I don't know. I less prefer the idol song. It's not because I hated it. It's just because not my cup of tea.
I mean, like I don't listen to a lot of idol songs either. Just that one in particular. In particular, that one is a little bit different in my opinion. I just feel like it's more fun than a lot of like some other JP songs in my opinion. So, I mean, it's very battling between the two of these. Ai no Chiisana Uta, not my favorite genre, but in terms of the production and everything, and the way that Moona sings so well in this particular project, I feel like this is a wonderful song. It's just not what I really like to listen to. High 15, I feel like that one is like the melody was very good. In terms of the vocals though, the vocals is it's the same thing with a lot of other ID songs. They leave too much of the bad frequency in the vocals and just sounded a little bit, again, a little bit noisy, but not that type of noisy. It's just like a lot of noises. It's not noisy, it's just have a lot of noises in their vocals. For that reason, I might also have to give to Ai no Chiisana Uta. Alright, let's go to the next one. I feel like this one is more fun. Who's Toxic It's You, Sing Out, and Backseat. And Backseat is at a whopping 7%.
Definitely like 19 music video, you could say.
19?
No, 2000.
I like it. I made a whole reaction video for it, so I don't feel like I want to explain it too much.
But yeah, definitely this is like, I can say almost like my Indonesian song and type of
hi.
But still, it's a good song. It's a good song. What do you call it? Punk? Mix
Pop
punk?
punk?
Pop punk?
Yeah, pop and punk. Alright, Sing Out. It seems like you're enjoying the song a lot.
Oh, definitely.
I like this. I like
Good. What the fuck?
I'm gonna censor that. Alright. This song is good, you know, but it's just like in terms of the production thing, the mixing on the vocals, I feel like they they turn down the volume a little bit too much. The vocals,
vocal.
the vocals doesn't
vocal
sound
is
really
too
loud
low.
in this one.
Yeah.
Sounded like it's
but I
just
think-
hiding behind the instrumental, you know?
Yeah, I think it's because she screams, I guess. So I think they decide like it's too much for this music video. We don't want it. So yeah.
I mean,
we
Who's
need to lower
Toxic
the-
It's You, like the song before we heard, Moona was screaming a little bit as well, but they
Yeah,
clean out it really well. I like this song more after she break down like everything about this song, like the singing side of things. But still, if I say comparing with Who's Toxic Is You, I'd probably still say Who's Toxic Is You is a little bit better than that one. Backseat. I feel like Backseat and Sing Out has kind of a same problem. The vocal is just a little bit too, not Backseat freestyle Kendrick Lamar. Kyla.
Kendrick Lamar.
Orchestral and classical music is different.
Oh, I thought it's the same. So
Oh, that's
sorry.
what you get confused. Because I was like, this doesn't sound classical at all. Classical is like songs like Beethoven, you know, like Mozart. Those kind of songs, those are classical.
Sounds struggling.
Yeah, a lot struggling. That's what I want to say. And also, it's a little bit pitchy as well. A lot of notes that doesn't sound too stable.
I like the melody though.
It's okay. Comparing with the three, which one would you say is the best? Sing
First,
Out?
Sing Out. Second, I think Backseat. Third, Who's Toxic Is You.
Okay. Yeah, to me, Who's Toxic Is You is the better one for me in this particular role. I'm just looking at stuff more into the production side of things, like saying the lyrics, what is the lyrics saying, or like some things like that. I don't really pay attention. I just pay attention more on how it was mixed, the sound preference of the instrumental, and the vocals. That's it. So the next round is 1:15 a.m., High Tide, and Illusion Night.
High Tide is definitely intense song, so I do really
Tide?
like.
Yeah, High Tide is good. High Tide is really good. Especially like from ID with this type of production that came out. Not gonna lie, it's actually really good.
The imposition about ID is kind of mad, you know.
I mean, look at the catalogs though. Like a lot of ID songs, they don't have a really good production. They can be a good song, it's just not produced very well. I want to listen to Illusion Night again, if you don't mind. Because like, I don't think I still remember how the song goes. Jesus, that boobs. Okay.
Zoom in on that, bro.
Gonna need an eye tracker. This one is one of the ones that I can confidently say the vocals are not good. The vocals is very pitchy. It was not stable at all, and I don't feel like the energy was there. I feel like she was kind of like forced to sing this song. It doesn't
Whoa.
sound good.
It's her original song, bro. What do you mean by force?
I mean, you never know. Maybe some people just want her to sing the song and they pay her to sing the song, but they post it on her channel. Never know what's happening behind the scenes. So this one is definitely out for me. Illusion Night is definitely out. 1:15 a.m. or High Tide. 1:15 a.m. actually has a note that is even higher than Alice&u. So that one is kind of impressive.
Oh.
But the vocals mixing, it was not very good. It was also like a lot of bad frequency was in her vocals that it just doesn't sound good. But when I was reacting to this song, a lot of people say that her producer kind of did her dirty because they heard Alice&u and they thought that Risu was very good, a very good singer, so they decided to not mix her vocals because they thought that it's already good. Turns out it was not. And that is kind of a sad side of the story. That one, her producer kind of like did her dirty. High Tide, well, be the best for me for this particular role.
Okay, so it seems like we agree.
We agree with the voters. Okay, Jolly Jolly, Love Me Love Me. Jolly Jolly is by Kureiji Ollie. Love Me is by Pavolia Reine. And Bokura ga Kuru Kara. That one is Risu, Moona, Reine, and Kobo. And I want to say something. Look at the comments though. Look at this. This guy said, personally, the first one is meh. The second one is a good song. The third one is okay. And here you go. The first one is a good song. The second one is a banger. While the third one is overrated. So, a lot of people doesn't like Bokura ga Kuru Kara, but it's still won at the end.
What do you call this kind of genre?
This one is a future bass. More like a kawaii bass. This one, I want to say that everything in terms of the production, just everything. On the production side are bad.
I think the only bad is, you know, the only bad I think is vocal. For me, I do like the melody or like the instrument part.
Yeah, I feel like this song, the only thing that make this song good is the melody. But everything else, it just sounded very messy. Like the vocals, the melody was good. The singing is a little bit too high for her, so I can feel like she's using a little bit more of the nose voice. It just kind of sounds like a little bit struggling. And also, the same thing with many other songs in ID. Well, not just ID. Well, a lot of songs from Hololive, I gotta say, especially covers. This one, the vocals was also the middle frequency, the bad frequency in her vocals was not mixed out very well. It was not very cleaned out. It left a lot in there and just doesn't sound good. The instrumental was also not very well mixed. It was very, very loud. I can't tell you exactly how and why is it more clean, because I just know it after so many years of producing. But I can't tell you like I can't give you the details.
Detail. I get it.
The bass is the tone setter.
Is this recent?
No, it's quite old. It was 1 year ago. Yeah, and it's cool. It's cool. I love this project. I can't tell exactly why. Maybe it's just because of the bass. But I really like this project.
Really, the bass is really like the main protagonist.
I feel like in this particular role, I'm gonna be very biased because of this bass. I just can't get over. All right, this one is Bokura ga Kuru Kara.
What the fuck? The drop was like that. I think it's gonna be like idol song.
So for this particular song, I want to say that for all of you out there that say that this song is overrated, I have to respectfully disagree. I feel like this song, they use a very smart way of that sample. That sample, they flipped it really well. Well, not exactly a sample, but they used the same exact drum pattern for a song that came out very, very long time ago. Even Powerpuff Girls theme song sampled the drum pattern. And I really feel like they did it in a very smart way, because all of the other people, they do like a little bit jungly style of music, while this one, they're going for a little bit more rockish style while still using the same kind of drum sample. I feel like it's very smart and very creative. And also, if you look into all of the production side of things, I feel like they use a lot of effort to like just mix everything sounded good together, you know, like with all of those different amplification sounded guitar and the drums, and with the vocals and everything, they mix it really well. I just feel like this is a very well done project. For everybody that says overrated, I just have to disagree.
Well, yeah, definitely I could agree with you, since you are the producer, or you could say you can do detail with this one. So for me, I do like the drop, I do like the melody, I do like the voice. That's it for me.
Okay. So in terms of 3 of the songs, which one would you say is the best?
Love Me, Love Me.
Same. Just the bass, you just can't get over. Like Jolly Jolly is not a very good song in my opinion. Bokura ga Kuru Kara is a good song, but after listening to Love Me, Love Me's bass, just have to go for that one. Can't go wrong with hard bass. This one is the last round that we're going to listen to again. This one is Sip Some Tea, Barisai Jitu, and O Asmara. In my opinion, 3 of my favorite songs from ID.
Oh, this is your favorite song.
My 3 favorite songs, yes. Sip Some Tea, I would say is my favorite now. Oasmara is probably my second. Berisai Chitu is my third. But let's see. In terms of the production and everything, which one is the best? This one is just a lot of things going on in the instrumental. I actually listened to the instrumental only version of the song, and I tried to break down everything they did. It was actually not very... It was not a lot of things going on. Like, I feel like this one is actually just a simple beat with chords, melody, and drums and bass, and that's it. But it just turns out so good.
With her vocal, I guess?
No. Okay, this is what I want to come clean with. The vocals was improved a lot comparing with some of her other projects, except for Love Me, Love Me, because Love Me, Love Me, I feel like the vocals is probably the best in her catalog. This one, she has improved a lot when it comes to like comparing with Gate Open Start. The other song, I don't remember the name, it was in Japanese, and Illusion Night, 3 of the other songs. This one is a lot better in terms of the vocals, but it still doesn't, it's still a little bit fall short when it comes to blending up with the instrumental, you know. It just doesn't, it doesn't sound full enough. I feel like there's still some space for improvement. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it's definitely because of the instrumental that makes me like this song so much, but not particularly because of Reine.
Damn, so she doesn't have to make music video then, huh?
So, what do you think about this one then?
I do like her voice in this one. Like in terms of like, if I don't know Love Me, Love Me, I think it could be the best second. So, but after I saw Love Me, Love Me, then wait, I think she could do more better than this, you know? That kind of vibe. But yeah, the instrument style really popping off, and I like. But the most interesting or this music video, I think the quality of the visual, since I've more into editing stuff than
really. Okay. Illustration by Hievobs and movies by Evening Light. Shout out to them. They did really well on the music video. Right, the next one will be Berisai Jitu.
Yeah, I think this is like just, I'm sorry, basic.
Oh, okay. It's okay.
I mean, it's like her voice is like still the same. It's not really like really amazed me a lot. The instrumental is not really the best one in terms of like my type, but still, it's just good song. It's basic. It's like 7 out of 10.
This one, what I respect is her courageousness to bring out a topic that I don't feel like it's very impressionable for a lot of her audience. And another thing that I respect is if you look into every other songs in the Hololive catalog, all the Hololive songs, the whole catalog, you can't find another indie pop in there. This is the one and only song. And that was another thing that I really do feel like I have to give her kudos for that one, because she was being risky. Like every songs that Moona has done, I don't feel like they have a duplicate. You can't never duplicate another sound from Moona in the Hololive catalog, because nobody else has done it. She made it happen. That is something that I really do appreciate for Moona to do, you know. For you, this song is probably just out, right?
Yeah. I mean, in terms of like song, yes, but in terms of like there's more story behind of this music.
Gotta look into it. Well, it's okay. Let's go for the next one. Oasmara.
I think it's just like Indonesian song really perfectly well done for me. Like like in my country, we don't really have Indonesian song that really popping off nowadays. Nope. I don't never see any Indonesian song that really make me
hi.
it's great now. I never see that again before. So this is like the perfect example for Indonesian song, you could say. Most of the Indonesian song is love story, sad story, or maybe motivational song. That's it. 3 types most of the time.
Give me 1 second. My nose just bleed.
Why?
Cut this part out.
Yeah, you should check doctor after this.
Just nosebleed. So fine.
Nah, the no split is not something casually you can talk about it.
No. It's for me. It is. Like I
Wait,
have no sleep
really?
really easily.
Oh,
So in terms of comparing three of these, which one do you think is the best?
Sip something of like typical music, my type music you could say.
Okay.
But if you like story wise, Asmara. But
Okay.
yeah, in terms of music, Sip something, in the like the best song.
Okay. So you choose sip some tea.
Yep.
Yeah. Same. Like I said in the beginning, I said that sip some tea is my favorite, and Osmara is my second. Perisai 2 is my third. So, you know, just sip some
I
tea.
think yeah, Perisai G2 and Asmara is more like there is story behind the song rather than more focused on the music itself. So that's why it's like, you could say, good music video in my view. You could say.
Okay, so we disagree with voters. Now
And
let's get into these ones. We're not gonna listen to the songs. We're not gonna talk about the songs anymore because we already did. So we're just gonna
Yeah.
say if we agree or we don't. So for the second row of the first round, oh sorry, the first round of the second row, Alice&u and Ai no Chisana Uta. Which one is better?
I think Alice&u, just like what I said in the first round, is like a good sad song, but beautiful at the same time for me.
In terms of the production, though, I have to say Ai no Chisana Uta shot through the moon, comparing with Alice&u. But in terms of the singing, Alice&u is a little bit more surprising, while Ai no Chisana Uta is a little bit more pleasant. Can compare to a lot of ways when comparing these type of songs. In my opinion, both of them are not the songs that I will listen to again because I just don't like this kind of genre. But if in terms of like saying production, the whole song and everything, I would say I have to go with Ai no Chisana Uta.
Okay, fair enough.
I Listen You is good. It's a surprising song. It's not like, I mean, it can also be a pleasant song, but comparing with Ai no Chisana Uta, I just have to say that Ai no Chisana Uta is a little bit more pleasant. Right, let's go for the second round. Bokura ga kuru kara or Sing Out.
Well, for this matter, you really don't have to like, compare. Come on, Sing Out is the best. God damn, bro. Don't put some idolish song with the hype song.
So, I feel like I have to disagree again.
Wow.
It's like Sing Out in terms of the production, the vocals is a little bit too quiet. It is a good song. It is a good song. It was very well made. Risu's singing in the song was also pretty surprising, especially after she broke down like how she sang it. But in terms of the production side, that makes it better. Bokura ga kuru kara, the vocals was like, I can't say it's better than Sing Out, but the use of the sample, the mixing and everything, I just have to give it to Bokura ga kuru kara because it just sounds more like a full song. While Sing Out, the vocals is a little bit quiet. Bokura ga kuru kara is a little bit more cleaner. It's a little bit more fun, in my opinion. I have to give it to that one. Unreal Veil and Asmara.
Oh, Asmara. Probably, I think for the reason I can relate with the song itself, I could say I like.
You have a girlfriend?
No, I mean, high school, bro. Come on.
Oh yeah, okay.
High school, everyone.
In high
has
school,
that
I was
girl.
doing.
Oh, hi.
I don't even. I was doing drugs.
Oh, yeah?
I don't even have any romance. Yeah, same. Asmara. I just like the music vibe. Unreal Veil. There's a lot of sounds in the song that just doesn't hit for me. Fourth round, High Tide or Mantra Hujan.
For me, this one kind of difficult.
Okay.
I do like Mantra Hujan more, I guess, for this one. All I say is because I think it's only because Kobo sing. I do like her voice personally, and then I don't know, in typical of like singing. As a singer, Moona is the best. But if you like compare with the personality stuff, I think Kobo have way more than that.
Okay.
In my view. Okay, in my view, guys. Sorry.
In my opinion, I would say High Tide is better. But Mantra Hujan is not a bad song. Mantra Hujan is a good song. It just doesn't sound like a song.
Yeah. It's short. It just short. You just say that.
The structure was, it doesn't sound like a song. So I have to give it to High Tide. But also it's not because like which one is better. If saying like production, melody, the singing stuff, they're both kind of similar in terms of like the, you know, the standard. But just Mantra Hujan doesn't sound like a song. Alright, I'll give it to High Tide. Let's get to the next one. So this one is a semi-final. We're almost there to the final. Sing Out or High Tide? I think I know your answer. Just say it out loud.
Sing Out, definitely.
Yeah.
The best one!
I have to go with High Tide. I have to go with High Tide.
It's because the quality, I guess.
Yes, it is. Sing Out production was not very good. Semi-final. Round 2. Alice&u and Aozora.
I don't know. For this one, I think I should be more specific on my type.
Okay.
Alice&u, yes. Definitely for my case, I think, and my type, yes. Alice&u is the best one for me.
Okay, so this one you choose Alice&u. For me personally, I would actually choose Aozora. Just because I feel like Aozora is a little bit more cleaner. It's a little bit more of a pleasant song. Alice&u, again, I really want to say, Alice&u is more like just a one-time thing for me. But not in a
every time listen it or something like that.
Not in a sexual sense. It's just like Alice&u was like listening to it once. Oh my god, I can't English. It sounded very surprising. It was like, wow, she's hit it such a high note and she's singing very well. But after that, the production, the melody was just
Yeah.
It was like very surprising, but it is like not a long-lasting song for me. So I have to go with Aozora. Let's see the final. Do we agree on Alice&u being the best song in HoloID?
Well, this is not good because this is like our type in different genre. You prefer more I prefer Alice&u, I think.
Don't talk about preference. I'm talking about music. Like when have I talked about preference in this conversation? I never do that. I always consider everything in the music production side of things.
Okay. So yeah.
Except for Love Me, I guess.
Alice&u, I think is really my type, but High Tide, if you like compare with High Tide, both of them are, you could say, have like some energy. It could be like some random what I'm saying right now, but still for these two cover original song, I think I would say Alice&u still mean my best one yet.
Okay, I'll go High Tide.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that anyway.
Oh hi.
Alright, that's it for the video. So the conclusion is we don't have a conclusion. There's no song the best in HoloID because every individual is different and we have different preference on different type of music. Comment down below, what song do you think is the best in HoloID in your opinion? And
Sing Out.